Electric cars. They have fascinated us for decades. With the innovations coming out of companies like Tesla, electric cars are more accessible than ever. Many people around the world are talking about rejecting the gas dominated automobile industry and moving towards a more environmentally safe electric industry. Many people are optimistic about electric cars, but are they all they're cracked up to be? Why should we dedicate a future invested in them? Are electric cars really the future of the automotive industry? Will integrating electric cars be as easy as everyone thinks it is? In this documentary, we will be exploring the benefits of electric cars to see if they are really worth our future.
So we are here at Toyota on Nicholasville looking at the Toyota Prius. Now the Prius is one of the most popular hybrid cars on the road today. The hybrids, they aren't necessarily fully electric vehicles, but they are kind of bridging the gap right now between fully electric and traditional gas-powered cars.
Yeah, it's already on.
Yeah,
It's so quiet.
I know, it's very
Because
quiet.
basically, the engine, the electric engine, is not in yet. It's just the electric motor. Actually, now it's working.
Okay, so what's going on up here? I see.
Yes. So the engine, the gas engine, now it's charging the battery.
Okay.
The hybrid battery, which is in the back, the big one, and basically this screen will show you everything happening on the car while you're driving.
Okay.
So right now we're sitting, so it's just the engine charging the battery. That's it. So now what's happening is the battery is giving, or the electric motor is giving the power to the wheels. See?
Yep.
So the gas engine is off.
So that's where the arrow is. It's coming from the that battery picture. That indicates that.
We can turn left here.
Okay.
And this is a kind of track, so you can get
Okay.
feel of the car, and then we'll take you to the main road. So now, the engine, the gas engine, is giving some power to the wheels, and also charging the battery.
Okay. I noticed when I got on the brakes that green arrow came from the wheels to the battery. Does that mean like under braking, it's also
Yes.
that energy is transferred to the battery?
Yes.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
And the brakes actually on this one, in the regular car, if you change the brakes every year, on the hybrid cars you change it every 2 years.
Why is that?
Because basically when you apply the brakes, it's not just the brake power, but also the electric motor slow down the car. So basically it's like 0.5% brakes and 0.5% the electric motor slow down the car.
Okay. Yeah, it actually feels different under braking. You don't
Yeah,
get the same pedal response.
Exactly, and you can hear them. You know.
Yeah.
Probably with full tank, it will be over 400 miles.
Wow.
Yeah. So
And it gets that because the
yes,
the
the hybrid
engineering.
system. And city is 48. Probably she will drive city more than highway. So and the hybrids, city actually is better gas mileage than the highway. So the city is 48. The way she drives, she can get a lot of people that hear them will turn right here. Say they get over 50 miles per gallon.
So what do like people who have them? What do they think about them? I mean, do they get pretty good reviews or feedback? Or?
Yes, Prius actually one of the most reliable car. It's the cheapest to own. Our Prius Toyotas basically because of the gas mileage, and it's barely brake. And I think the battery, the hybrid battery, I think I'll ask. It got 10 years warranty, something like that. So it's everything is covered.
So looking closer at the Toyota Hybrid, looking at the window sticker on it, as you can see it's a fairly affordable car. It's pretty low maintenance, high fuel economy. So with the Toyota Prius, there's actually two engines in it. One is the electric motor, and one is the gas-powered motor, and it switches back and forth as you're driving. The gas-powered motor actually charges the electric battery that's in the back of the car while you're driving.
A closer look at electric vehicle. The benefit of driving electric. Do you know the benefit of driving electric? Driving electric is good for the planet, your wallet, your peace of mind. Good for the planet. Charging with clean renewable energy, no gasoline, no emission in electric mode. Good for your wallet. Electricity less expensive than gas, less costly car insurance, inexpensive charging at home, minimal maintenance, government incentives, free access to certain toll bridge, ferries, and parking.
First of all, if you like to drive and if you like to have fun with the car, you will get more fun with an electric car than with an internal combustion engine.
A car with all-electric driving capability can provide no compromises. Not only no compromises, but a great driving experience.
There is instantaneous torque, so you just can beat any car at the red light. Another reason is, by and large, it is a lot cleaner for the planet to drive electric vehicle than to drive internal combustion engine. Even if the electricity is purely generated using coal, because the power plants are so much more efficient due to their large scales than internal combustion engine that everybody's carrying with their own fuel in their own car.
You get electric energy from more than one source. You get gasoline from only one source, and the jury's out as to when it runs out or when it becomes depleted, but I think the idea of clean energy is something that we all need to embrace.
People, as in California, install solar panels on their roof, then they're driving using the sun, and it's hard to beat that. And if it's properly dimensioned, that provides enough energy for you to drive all day long. And I think driving using the sun is pretty cool.
I think there's greater and greater appreciation of needing to be self-sufficient as a country and not relying on, imported sources of energy. And we're a growing world. And so the idea of being emissions-free, reducing our use of petroleum, I think are nothing but good.
Some of the challenges for the electric vehicles is to break free from the conception of what a vehicle is. So coming along with the electric vehicles includes, educating people about something that they have not been using in the past. So we get a lot of questions about how the car drives, how it feels. We get numerous questions about range. People are concerned that they might get stranded.
There are a wide range of charging options to make charging possible. DC fast charging, I think, will become more and more important as we get more pure battery electric vehicles on the road. DC fast charging will offer almost like a filling station for electricity instead of a filling station for gas. There could be a filling station of electricity every 100 miles or so, at which point a driver could pull in, get a fast charge, spend that 20 minutes to charge their battery and keep going, and ultimately taking a battery electric vehicle and making it more practical for longer distance. However, we know that most customers in the U.S. commute 40 miles or less per day. So the range of today's battery electric vehicles well surpasses most commuters' needs. The idea of DC fast charging is to now allow for more extended use of that battery electric vehicle. We've had over 100 years of cars being propelled by internal combustion engines. So, most people know something about that. Most people don't know something about an electric vehicle or a hybrid vehicle. So just over time, the education, and if we could accelerate that education, I think people would understand the broad choices that are available and make the right one for them.
I think in the end, the best education will come by the examples that our early customers are setting, who already have the cars and today are already crossing the country and going on long road trips or using the cars for their daily commutes, short or long, and prove every day that this is a great car to have and that there is no issue with having an electric vehicle. So there's a huge education challenge. We're trying to educate the people in terms of how easy and how great it is to drive an electric vehicle.